Hi everyone, today we're going to be doing Basketball Wives Season 5 Episode 2 review. Show starts off with Evelyn meeting with the newest basketball wife, Tasha Marbury, wife of Stefan Marbury. Apparently they've been friends for years, which seems like almost each new girl, either Evelyn or Shiny, they've known this girl for years. They've been the best good friends, all that stuff. So they meet up, discussing how what Evelyn's been going through. She discussing how what she's been going through. Apparently they've been together for like 16 years, and like it's hard, having to be the wife of an athlete. Him being gone all the time and you basically almost being a single parent. So yeah. We're going to move over to Tammy. She's spending time with her daughters because her oldest child is already off to college and her youngest is on the way to college. The youngest plays basketball and she's wanting to get a scholarship to the University of Georgia, I believe it was. But she wants to get a basketball scholarship, but she doesn't feel confident that she has the skills. But Tammy's like, no, girl, you got the skills. Just keep on doing what you're doing and you're going to get there. And she's saying how she don't think that her singing career is going to jump off. But Tammy's like, is that how you feel? She's like, if it hasn't happened in 2 years, Mom, I just don't think it's going to happen. So, yeah. And she's supposed to be giving the oldest daughter driving lessons, which she's not too thrilled about. Like, I don't know, maybe parents aren't the best ones to give your child driving lessons, because my brother taught me how to drive, yeah, and I did not like it at all because you're nervous and scared and like, don't yell at me, I know I'm not doing this right, but you don't have to yell. And it's like somebody close to you teaching you how to drive. It's kind of nerve-wracking and nervous and like scared all into one because they're trying to teach you, but some of them get to yelling, don't do that, turn this way, go too fast, go too slow. Yeah. So she's like, yeah, Mom, I don't think that you should be the best person to try to teach anybody how to drive because you're a little bit crazy. So maybe you shouldn't be teaching me how to drive. But Tasha, she's like, oh yes, I'm going to teach you how to drive. You're going to drive one way or another. Move back over to Evelyn and Tasha. They are out exercising. And she's like, did you read my book? She's like, no, but Evelyn, she's going to be writing another book. And she's like, oh yeah, I just want to let you know that kind of like in my first book, I kind of wrote about an athlete having an affair with a chef. And then, because I know y'all situation, I done heard and all that stuff about how he was like messing with a chef. But I wanted to let you know about that. I'm like, really, Evelyn? This is your friend. And this was something painful to her. Why would you put that in your book? Now, Tasha, she didn't seem to be upset. And I guess when other people read it, it's like, girl, is that true? It's just like, I didn't allude to any names. But, with Google and TMZ and all that stuff. Yes, and all these blogs. People gonna find out everybody's business, especially celebrity people. So, like, you put your friends' even though it was already out there, why would you put that in your book? Evelyn was like, I didn't want to be mean, but I wanted my book to be a little bit juicy. Like, really, girl? Really? You put that detail of her life, a hurtful, embarrassing detail of that in your book, just so it can be juicy? And this is your friend? I guess. So, we move over. Evelyn and Shiny are together and they meet up with Tosh, and Tosh is like, hey, yes, I'm going to be opening up a weave bar somewhere in New York. I want to say the Bronx or either Brooklyn. They're like, yeah, that's a good thing, but Evelyn's like, I don't know, Tammy, she's been trying, she's been selling weave and all that stuff, but Tammy does not own the market on selling weave. Weave has been sold before Tammy starts selling. Just put that out there. But I guess they know how Tammy thinks, and Tammy will be thinking, oh, so now you trying to sell weave. You seen me on here selling weave. Now you want to have a weave bar. But Tammy, she didn't think of it that way. Just like this could be a business venture. She could be selling my weave in her store. So, yeah. And Tammy has other business ventures now. Some celebrity manicures, nail person. Tammy meets up with her. It's like, yes, I want to have my own nail polish line. Nail polishes make people happy, will make women happy. Get your nails done, you feel happy. You may not be able to lose that 10, 15 pounds, but you've been trying to. But get you some nail polish and you feel all better about life. These are Tammy's words, not mine, and I may be a little bit paraphrasing. So yeah, Tammy, she's trying to she's on her hustle. Her hustle, if I can talk. Yeah. She's like, I got my weave business going on. Now I'm working on the nails. Maybe next year or two I'll have me a makeup line. You don't know. Let's see. Okay. So we're gonna move over to Evelyn and Tammy. Evelyn was like, hey, spoke to Tasha. She wanted to have a little get together at her house. Now, I know how you feel about meeting new people, but you know, she cool. I know her for her friend. We go back like Forrest and Bubba. Yes, this will be cool. Tammy, she's on this. I am tired of inducting these. I'm tired of breaking in new girls. I'm tired of showing them this is who I am. You can't change me, and I won't change for you. I ain't changed for the last 15, 20 girls that came in, and I sure ain't gonna change for your tail. Tammy's just over. She's like, I'm tired of breaking in new girls. I don't know if she bougie. She gonna get along with me. What's good? Tired of doing this. So, since Evelyn knows she's been invited to a party, she goes like, hey, sister, meet me at this restaurant in the city. Since you already in New York, I'm in New York, we gonna meet up. Now, Susie, we invited to this dinner. Susie knew nothing about this. Sam was like, you was invited. They just ain't got to you yet. We need to find out some information on this girl. I don't want to be going into this situation and not knowing what I'm up against. So I need you to go on TMZ, Google, and where else you can go to find out about this girl. Because I don't want her to be acting all high and mighty when she'll be eating some humble pie. Now I'm paraphrasing again. And she was like, hey, have you read Evelyn's book? No, I haven't read Evelyn's book. Well, apparently, some athlete had an affair with the chef, and I think that might be them. Now, I'm not going to go off and say it, but I think you should, because if I say it, it's going to come off wrong, like Tammy's trying to, be mean to this girl. But if you say it, that's just being you, always meddling in people's business, and people are not going to be none the wiser. So, I'm going to need you to, somehow get that into the conversation once we get over to this girl's house that, hey, was that your husband that slept with the chef? If not, okay. If so, what all happened? Paraphrasing again. So, once at the dinner, Tasha, she done already got some kind of homework on what to do and not to do with being around Tammy. Tammy does not need to have any hard liquor. Give her a beer and she's fine. Give her hard liquor, she's liable to knock you and everybody's head off. So make sure she has beer. Tammy's a beer girl. You need to know that. So once time for the dinner party, everyone's there. Tammy lets her know, hey, I see this is a champagne house, but do you have beer? Yes, I have beer. Do you have Bud Light? If not, do you have a Heineken? Oh, a Corona will do just fine. Okay, let's get at it. Tammy has her seat. Tasha brings over her beer. Apparently, she didn't do her homework well enough to know that beer needs to be either give her some ice or make sure it's been in the refrigerator for a while to get cool. You can't give people warm beer. But even I'm not a beer drinker, but even I know that people don't want to drink no warm beer. That just seems nasty. I know your champagne was chilled, so why are you giving her warm beer? Tasha's on that checklist, okay, giving me warm beer. That's one mark against you. You're going to be having me over your house, you need to get these things together. And know that don't be giving people warm beer. So once everybody has sat down, they're talking and chatting. Chef comes in. Susie finds this her opportunity to ask, you can tell me to shut up if you want to, but is this true that your husband had an affair with the chef? And Tasha gave her a look like, girl, I know you didn't just ask me that question. Gave her that look. And she was like, well, what do you think? Now, thinking people think that her and Tammy had something going on because she kept on looking over at Tammy like, is this the time to say it? So I think maybe that is why, next week's episode, Tammy and Shiny gonna get into it. So, yeah. They showed some other stuff about Susie, her being sad about her life and her wanting to go back to school and get some more babies. Evelyn and her daughter walking and her going to see her mama and her sister getting her brother-in-law's ashes in a necklace and her being excited about it but feeling bad that she is excited about it. So, yeah. So that was the gist of the episode. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or a video response. And like always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, and here on YouTube. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.